people or anyone to do something that compromises or sacrifices exactly what you're meant to do in the life you're meant to lead. Take a stand, folks.
Well, let's start with the stupidity of Captain Douche Rocket's intended audience with this protest of his. I guess they don't realize that he didn't actually burn $3,500 worth of tickets. He burned a few cents worth of paper.
To do something that compromises
when you buy tickets these days, you get
exactly
an account. Ticketmaster, you can print it off. Lost my ticket, print another one. And if he really had the courage of his convictions and was willing to hurt his kids and not let them go to an Olivia Rodrigo concert, which, by the way, if you don't know, teenage girls really love her. And her concert, he didn't hurt Olivia Rodrigo. One, she already had his money. And two, her venues are sold out for the rest of the tour. So, big frickin' whoop there, But it does bother me that people like that will take their stupid politics and hurt their
Hey,
kids.
Jay Tilton, how you doing?
That's
just
why I
watching
nicknamed him
videos.
Captain Douche Rocket.
So I'd see how.
He hangs out down at Mar-a-Lago, which tells you a lot about the guy. I mean, he spends money, to be one of the few people that can tell you what Donald Trump's full diaper smells like. He's been called a hero by Carrie Lake, who's running for governor over in
Hey,
Arizona.
Philosopher, how you doing?
Hero for what? Hurting your kids? Let me put it to you this way. Let me put it to you this way, all you right-wingers that are all happy about this, okay? We have another disease going around now, monkeypox. And it's not a new mutagen like COVID-19 was. It's been around, and fortunately,
it's a little bit of brain rot
is that
night.
the smallpox vaccine is about 85% effective.
Well, let me go back to the beginning so some of y'all can see this.
There's old Texas Paul here to introduce another really great video from Midas Touch. I call this one Captain Douche Rocket. See you on the other side.
Moms, dads, kids, teens, there comes a point in life that you got to take a stand. Take a stand for your values. It's not always the easiest thing to do, but you don't have to be right, but start taking a stand for what's right. You're looking at $3,500 in concert tickets to a concert that wants to control me, that wants to tell you and I what to put in our bodies. And the bottom line is, create the life that you are in personal control of what goes into your body, to where you do not get bullied by a system or people or anyone to do something that compromises or sacrifices exactly what you're meant to do in the life you're meant to lead. Take a stand, folks.
Well, let's start with the stupidity of Captain Douche Rocket's intended audience with this protest of his. I guess they don't realize that he didn't actually burn $3,500 worth of tickets. He burned a few cents worth of paper. When you buy tickets these days, you get an account with Ticketmaster. You can print it off. Lost my ticket, print another one. And if he really had the courage of his convictions and was willing to hurt his kids and not let them go to an Olivia Rodrigo concert, which, by the way, if you don't know, teenage girls really love her. And her concert, he didn't hurt Olivia Rodrigo. One, she already had his money. And two, her venues are sold out for the rest of the tour. So, big frickin' whoop there, But it does bother me that people like that will take their stupid politics and hurt their kids with it. That's why I nicknamed him Captain Douche Rocket. He hangs out down at Mar-a-Lago, which tells you a lot about the guy. I mean, he spends money, to be one of the few people that can tell you what Donald Trump's full diaper smells like. He's been called a hero by Carrie Lake, who's running for governor over in Arizona. Hero for what? hurting your kids. You know, let me put it to you this way. Let me put it to you this way, all you right-wingers that are all happy about this, okay? We have another disease going around now, monkeypox. And it's not a new mutagen like COVID-19 was. It's been around, and fortunately what we're finding out is that the smallpox vaccine is about 85% effective preventing it. But, you know, monkeypox is no joke. COVID had about a 1 to 2% fatality rate, and monkeypox has about a 10% fatality rate.
Ooh.
But what I really want to know is, since we, you know, our parents weren't dumbass wimps like a lot of parents today, they all got us vaccinated for smallpox, but it's been so long ago that the government's probably going to suggest that we get boosters if this, you know, continues to spread on and becomes an epidemic or pandemic. It's just, they're going to make the same recommendations about getting vaccinations, about social distancing and whatnot. What I really want to know is, are you hillbilly honeys wearing your blinged out big bottom jeans going to bring the same energy for that as you did for COVID-19? Because, you know, even if you're in the lucky 90%, you end up with scars all over your face and body and hands and arms. Well, that's why they call it a pox. You get pox scars from it. Tell me, you know, Mr. Douche Rocket, who probably spent about 10 grand on his wife's boob job, or you know, got her facelift or Botox and all that other shit. You seem to be that kind of guy. You know, I'm judging the book by cover, but that, you know, I've seen that book before. You know, you gonna let her go out there and get scarred up? You know, get a good old case of monkeypox and get scars all over her body and stuff?
Hey, Pogo, how you doing?
You can bring that same energy? No, I don't think so either. Alexa, order all the popcorn. This is going to be fun. I'm going to love watching you right-wingers just twist around on your own bullshit over this whole monkeypox deal. Because I know your vanity isn't going to allow you to be as stupid over a disease, you know, where you have COVID that you can't really tell if you've had it or not, unless you die, of course. But, you know, you've got COVID long haulers, but it doesn't really show. But monkeypox, yeah, that's going to scar your ass up. I bet you anything, your vanity doesn't allow you to be politically stupid about a smallpox booster that'll help you prevent getting monkeypox as you are over the COVID-19 booster. I'll bet you just about anything. And that's what really pisses me off, and that's why I nicknamed him Captain Douche Rocket. Don't let your politics hurt your kids. You know, Olivia Rodrigo is extremely popular among the girls. And, you know, you had bought tickets for them, and apparently you're saying it was for that night, so they knew about it. And you took a big giant dump all over your daughters. Don't do that. Don't do that, people. Be better parents. Be at least as smart as your parents and grandparents were, who all took us out and got us frickin' vaccinated, so we didn't have to be in that situation of trying to hold a frickin' protest over concert tickets. Y'all have a good day, folks.
Oh,
hey, folks, this is old Texas Paul. I want you to take a look at this video of Clarence.
Kind of like Texas Paul.
And I'll be right back.
One of the things
Vangelis just
in
died
response
last night.
to the media is when they
Sad.
talk about, or especially early on, about the way I did my job. I said, I will absolutely leave the court when I do my job as poorly as you do yours. And that was meant as a compliment, really.
You hear that,
gone
son,
all
bitch?
fucking day.
Do
So of course
you
the
hear
minute I
that?
sit down and start streaming.
Can you
that's
listen
what
to
it is.
that and
Father,
not tell me that you
Father.
believe that every word Anita Hill said was absolute gospel. Absolute gospel. You know, I want to read you another quote from it, and I wrote it down so that I made sure I got it word for word. Okay, I want to read you another quote from Clarence Thomas. As a society, we are becoming addicted to wanting particular outcomes, not living with the outcomes we don't like. We can't be an institution.
Fuck Clarence Thomas. Fuck Clarence Thomas, I hate him. Guy was a fucking asshole in the first place. Should be knocked to the floor. Let's play some video game.
Here's what I found. Let's get to work. Here's what I found. Are you double checking the request? You're already working on this one.
Phantom Dash?
You're already working on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's start the mission.
Never in my life did I imagine becoming a phantom thief. What would a Connie say about this?
Go ahead. Truck.
Be careful, okay?
Hey, we'll get through it.
Incoming attack! Brace yourself!
Persona!
Jesus.
I've got your back. This is our chance.
Let's show them what we can do!
Surrender!
Heavy and lightly! No wall! Wonderful! Here's what I found.
All right, let's see if that did
You're already
anything.
working on this one. You're already working on this one. Let's keep chugging along. It's a shadow. Careful, everyone. Ready for ambush. Just say when. Yahoo! Time for a royal beatdown.
Don't let up, Gaston.
Almost there. Stay strong, everyone.
That was over before it started. I should have taken a nap.
Here's hoping the next one's just as easy.
Nothing to worry about here. This may be
relevant to my interests. Guess that's that.
Shadow. Sensing the sun.
I think we can ambush them.
Show yourself.
What's our plan?
Plan is to kill him.
Tear right through him.
Time to pull out all stuff.
Yeah, I could get used to this.
Okay, let's keep it moving.
Watch it.
Dude, that shadow doesn't see us. Now's our chance.
Got it. You.
We will break them into pieces.
Let's make this happen.
All right, couldn't beat the heat.
This is the request. You're already working on this one.
Getting
You're
cat
already working on this one.
square.
Okay, let's keep this up.
Shadow here. What's the plan?
Hand over your desire.
Pull that escalated quickly. We're just getting started.
Just stay calm and don't panic.
Fair warning. It's gonna be rough. We're taking too much damage.
I need retreat.
Let's pull it back. We need medical attention.
Take this. Switch out.
I understand. Persona!
Persona! Kikori Rajanaga! Kikori Hime! With this!
Thank you.
The enemy raised their attack power. We do not want to get hit right now.
Rajanaga! Sarasvati! Arsen! Okuninushi! Kikori Hime! Rajanaga! Sarasvati! Arsen! Sarasvati! I'll use this.
That was me.
Here I go. It's real strong. Watch your back. Go, Skull.
On. Ah!
Skull made a hasty retreat.
Still got it.
That wasn't much of a struggle. Okay, let's move.
Got it.
a shadow.
Stop right there!
Strategy! We're surrounded! No choice. You gotta find a way out. Oh, that was a pretty smart play!
Looks like I'm managing somehow.
Wait!
Just a trash mob. Easy victory ahead!
Let's blow them out! Let's make this count!
You're fitting their ranks. Stay on the offensive.
Hey, watch your health! You're getting wrecked out there!
This is the request. You're already working on this one.
Defeat Nekashugan with a Phantom Dash. Great.
Let's go on ahead.
No enemies in sight. Keep moving. Checkpoint's over there. We gonna regroup or what?
Shadow located. Awaiting orders. Here I
Out of steam. Hunt down any stragglers.
Wait, it's over? That's why.
Good stuff, guys. Keep it coming.
Show yourself!
Finish them off in one blow!
All right, let him have it! Beat it.
This is the request. You're already working on this one.
You should apply the same effort in the next battle.
Alright, I gotta figure out what a Phantom Dash is. Hang on. At a Phantom Dash. Okay. Okay, yeah, basically it's basically any attack that involves the environment.
I see a treasure chest. Maybe there's something good inside.
Shadow as far as I know. Keep it moving.
Hang on a sec. Stop.
God damn it.
What now, Joker?
What's that? Take out the problems.
Don't get
Damn it.
frazzled. You can do this. Easy victory ahead.
Surrender!
They're on their last leg. Don't let up.
I'd say we performed quite admirably.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
I got everything. Damn it. I'm gonna have to come back.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't overdo it.
Hey, Cat Hermit, how you doing? Yeah. Third season of Love, Death, and Robots just dropped. I have not seen it yet.
Let's get to work. All right, keep your guard up.
All right.
Yeah, I've also noticed that like Netflix has gotten a lot worse about telling people about shit. I don't know why that is. I don't know what
Let's
happened.
make this as brisk as possible.
No shadows detected here.
Huh.
I mean, I saw it, but like, there are a lot of other things I didn't. Now, in my opinion, Netflix been fucking up.
This seems like it'll be useful. This fight is ours. No one. All right, let's go.
Good thinking, Joker. Come on, Joker.
It's over.
Didn't even break a sweat.
You should apply the same effort in the next battle. Shadows here. Be careful, everyone.
Ready for an ass kicking?
All right, give it your very best.
Now I can count on you.
They're pitiful. Give him a dirt nap.
Go ahead.
Incoming attack. Brace yourself.
You amazing. Finish them all.
Another job well done. Okay, let's keep it moving.
Some bitch.
We can strike the enemy from here. I'm getting away.
Let's tear right through it.
We're gonna run right through it.
That's your punishment.
You call that a fight? I nearly fell asleep.
They're firing a bunch of employees in the animation department? Oh, God.
Careful,
God,
there's a
that's
shadow
not,
lurking around.
that's not great.
Let's get them before they get us.
Back here. Look, they're panicking. Don't let your guard down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually worried that Netflix is trying to go after like an older audience,
No
which
enemies
is
nearby.
not a
Let's
good
go on
idea.
ahead. Hang on a sec. Stop.
Dude, check it out! The treasure chest!
The RNG gods smile upon us.
Folks, we have a shadow on our hands. What's the plan?
There's someone here.
Dude, what if Shadow doesn't see us? Now's our chance!
We will break them into pieces.
Oh yeah! Got this!
That's nice. Like a walk in the park.
Oh, I found something.
Nothing.
Not you.
What?
Hey, we're in a good spot. I'm sure we can make it. Was that graceful? Now.
Yeah, I.
This is the request. You're already working on this one.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
Looks like we're safe here.
This might be what we need.
Up there.
Checkpoint's over there. We gonna regroup or what?
Ooh, found a Shadow! Don't get caught off guard.
I will strike you down.
Okay, here goes. I'm getting swarmed.
Out of steam. Hunt down any stragglers.
Was that it? Huh, that was fast.
Here's hoping the next one's just as easy.
Looks like this area is clear.
that out.
Nearby shadow detected. Fire! I won't pull back.
We'll mess him up in no time.
It's powerful and strong against psychokinesis. Keep that in mind. Enemies raise their attack power. You do not want to get hit right now. Hey, watch your health. Getting trapped out there. Let me in. Powerful shadow defeated. Nice teamwork.
Aren't you glad we won?
Okay.
We can handle this.
I'll take it from here.
Take this! I'll take them all out! You can do it!
I understand. Fire!
Shadow, careful.
There we go.
Step aside if you don't want
Better.
Go, go, go!
Take it to yourself, Rachel, are you?
Keep up the good work!
Over here, over here.
Low level, but it nullifies size, so just mow them down!
Just a few more to go. Let's show them what we can do.
All right, a new skill. That was almost too easy.
Here's what I found. You're already working on this one.
Okay, got two that
I'm
time.
not seeing any shadows.
Look what we got.
Alrighty, then we're heading back.
Let's get to work.
Alright, let's get going.
Yeah, I just kind of thought it'd be kind of nice to finally show back. See how everything was. Yeah. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Come on. There we go. That's better.
Take this!
Hey, I thought I fired at that guy.
Crap.
Fine.
Don't worry.
Fine.
Let's go! Persona!
They're powering up. Watch out for staff changes. It's powerful and strong against
Neko Shell
psychokinesis, so
Sarasvati!
keep that in mind.
With this!
Thanks for the help.
Oh.
Neko Hime! I'll use this. Let's go. Miss Power! Persona! Yeah, here I go!
Explosive hit.
See that? Boom! Out of the way!
Thank you.
That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused. Those took down a strong enemy. I want to see more of that.
Good job, everyone.
Let's keep chugging along.
Get it.
Wait.
It's a shadow. Better be careful from here.
this! I'll take them all out!
It's in your hands.
Okay, this is a part of me. Fire!
God damn it.
Fire!
Just fucking hit one of these fuckers. There we go.
Close it!
Oh yeah, here we go.
Come here. Come here. Come here, cats. Come here. Wait.
Hey, watch your health. I'm getting crushed out.
I'll let it fly off!
This is bad. That turned out great, Noir. Keep on it. We're on their last leg. Don't let up.
Easy, this is fire! Stand up to it, Chris!
With this! Right here!
This is
Get
the
it?
request.
We got it.
All right, on to the next.
Ooh, what's that?
Guess we'll call it here.
Get to... Here's what I found. Are you double checking the request? Good job. Are you double checking the request? Good job.
All right, let's get going. Okay, let's get going.
Something here's colorful.
All right, we got it.
Great hero, Jackula. Your desires are in good hands.
In position. Waiting your signal.
Look, you're panicking.
We're gonna run right through her. Damn it! More?
Let's go!
The enemy's no pushover. Targeted weakness to win.
Rajanav, Sarah's Neko, Kopa, Arset, Kopa, Tengu!
Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
Looking for you! Persona! Let's go!
You're almost there. Stay strong, everyone.
All right, the enemy's attack tower is incoming attack. Brace yourselves.
Let's go! Private shot!
This is real strong. Watch your back.
Fire! You're mine!
That one to me.
It's over!
Yeah, here I go!
Close it. Not
Get it!
It's on here.
I'll do it. Persona! You're mine.
I'm not nice, Joker. You hit its weakness.
Whoa, that was sweet!
How about this? The enemy's no pushover. Target its weakness to win.
Persona! Full!
Thank you, Arthur.
Let's go. Gravity step. It's over. All right, Joker.
That was really good, you guys.
What? Oh, god damn it.
This is bad, right? You'll be okay. Just
Persona! Neko Shogun! Come! Yours.
I'll burn you up. Give it my all. Uh-oh. Not so fast. Slow. You're running out of steam now. Time to roll out all the stuff. They're critical.
I got this!
Make sure Panther's okay.
Let's go, Captain! Get lost!
Right on the monkey bar.
They have it coming! Yeah! Out of the way!
You guys, rest. Send it back. Okay, here goes.
Here we go.
Warning, it's gonna be rough.
Out of the way! Move!
It's showtime. Go for it, Joker.
Out of the way! Yeah! Out of the way! Eat this!
Damn it.
No shadows detected here.
Shadow ahead.
Take this!
That escalated quickly. We're just now starting. It's okay. Try to stay calm. Still more shadows ahead.
Sure.
Distance now.
Showtime! Neko Shogun! Here!
Mind blowing as always. Well, Joker, I knew you could do it. Just a few more to go.
Hi, kitty.
Here, Panther's almost all out of stamina. Somebody help her. Keep that in mind.
Let's go.
Panther nuclear attack.
I'll use this. Neko Shogun! Naga!
We know I can count on you.
It's over.
It's over. Let's keep chugging along.
Let's go.
I have to say, the city seems almost devoid of life. Is this really the society Konoe's hoping to create? It's unsettling, but in a different way from the research lab in Okinawa. If we get captured, there's a good chance we'll end up in one of those cages. Be careful, Miyagane. I'm not gonna get caught, and stop calling me that!
Oh, you're screwed now!
Okay, let's rack up the stamina.
Persona!
Gotta exploit those weaknesses. Strong as always.
Finally! He's let up! Let's finish him off!
This is it!
was too easy.
Good stuff, guys. Keep it coming.
Take this! Who strike you down?
Engaging the enemy.
Go ahead.
My turn! Watch this!
Explosive hit. I'm carried away now.
Take this! Persona!
Electricity's out of the question. Remember that. Come on. Got him now. Let's go. Keep it up. Right on the money, Soul.
You can thank me later. That's all she wrote.
Good job, everyone. Whew. Okay.
This.
On to the next one.
Got this for sure.
Let's make this fun.
Count on it.
Okay. That was wonderful. Like that. Come on. Shadows. Here they come.
Rabbits out!
Hurry up. They're almost there. Nuclear attack. Almost there. Let's go.
Switch out!
All right. Take this.
It's showtime.
Here I go. Get her up.
Stamina's getting low. Watch closely how you fight. If only all battles were this easy.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
We can't get through.
Roger. It's... Got it. Rep.
Get it.
I'll do it.
Time to start hacking. All right. Okay, going in. Watch your back.
Naga! Arset! Naga! Take this!
It's weakness.
Excellent work!
We can get Kurt. Let's make this quick. Watch this. Have that dance. Witness my resolve. Say your prayer. What do you think? Covered in twist. Your turn.
Sure. Let's go. You're mine. Let's go. Gotcha.
Match, huh? Don't let your guard down.
I am thou.
Prepare yourself.
Enemies distance. Hit him with everything you got. Keep an eye on him. Challenge? Just keep down.
Storm up. Persona! Normal!
Wait it, hey! Go, go, go!
Take this!
I hit his weakness! Can you see me? Ladies and gentlemen, your hat is now been a pleasure.
I can do much with this, I'm sure.
That about does it.
Will
On to Mount
always be there
Jackula.
to deliver justice. Please report any evil presence or activity.
I'm not seeing any shadows nearby.
With the great hero Jackula, your desires are...
Is all stamina okay? Make sure you don't burn yourself out.
Treasure chest. Come, let's open it.
What's in it? The RNG gods smile upon us.
Our hero Jackula will protect the people of this city.
There is an undeniable beauty in the aesthetic of this place, but I sense little passion from its creator.
I know what you mean. I feel like there's nothing to make it feel alive. So it all feels sorta meh.
I get a little something from these, though. See these slits with the light coming out of them?
Oh, yeah. Your computer setup's kind of like this, ain't it?
I'll reveal your true form.
Got him down! Super got in a follow-up attack! Good thinking, Joker!
That's why you're the leader.
He's still coming! Don't overdo it!
Take this!
Let's push! Enemy power level? Nothing special! Take it away! Joker got in a follow-up attack!
Showtime! Naga! Here!
Looking cool, Joker! Come on, Naga!
It's over. This is it. Fire!
Okay, time to go to work.
Valkyrie! Arsene! Okuni no Kikuri Hip! Rajana! Sarasvati! Neko Shogun!
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit its weakness!
Well done!
Burn it up! Now let's land our super attack! There's still a lot of enemies.
Let us end this! Sarasvati! Rajanaga! Fire!
It doesn't like electricity! I know it's weak, but don't get sloppy!
Damn it!
Laura had to retreat. Make sure she gets first aid.
Take this!
Any kind.
Don't forget what you learned from this battle.
Show me your true self! Now's our chance!
This is a piece of cake. Super got in a follow-up attack.
Fall!
Good thinking, Joker. Get going, Joker.
Still coming!
me.
Hold your last leg. Don't let up. Kiss the track, Mom. Easy victory.
Thank you. Destroy them!
Critical hit. You're killing it, Fox. Yeah. Bonus for the Spend it wisely. This should help. Weak. The physical attack won't work.
How about this? Safe to say we overwhelmed them.
Let's go on ahead.
There doesn't appear to be any danger present.
Oh, no good. I'm almost out of stamina. There it is. The prison keep. I see a radio tower, too. That's probably how they're controlling all the surveillance cams. If we can just steal the core, those things will be totally bricked.
Then let's slip inside and steal it.
Not so fast. There are cameras here, too. What are we supposed to do about those?
And thus, Skull was riddled with holes.
Rest in peace,
Go get
Skull.
him, Ray.
I ain't dead, and I ain't going out there either.
Straight path isn't always the quickest, right? Let's see if there are any other ways in.
It's this one, right? Up on him?
You have the upper hand.
Another! Very well. Finish this quickly. Let us strike!
Weak. The critical attack won't work. Battle's almost won. Let's finish this.
Now, together! We've done it!
Wait, it's over? That flew by.
Let's move on.
Will not miss. Will not miss.
I'm ready.
Don't lower your guard.
Critical hit. You're killing it, Fox. No hesitation, Fox. Showtime. Make it spectacular.
Such beauty! Go down! Fall!
Yes, Fox. You had it in stock. I expected nothing less. Stamina's getting low. Watch closely how you fight. This should help.
Much thanks. Prepare yourself! Persona! Prepare yourself!
That's not gonna work. Might want to change up your approach.
It's up to you. Sure.
Switch out.
I'll try. Persona. It's yours.
I understand. Touch them, Melody.
Melody, the enemy's scared of you. Those psychokinesis give them their worst nightmares.
Persona! Touch them, Melody.
You remain. Finish them off.
Listen, it's strong and gun attacks won't work. Watch out!
Right,
Hurry! Or have to retreat. Make sure to get first aid. I'll use my persona. Out of my way! Beautiful work.
Melody, just
This is my other self!
That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused. That one looks pretty worn out.
Thank you, Oracle.
We really do this.
Normal! Strike!
Power to knees. Get to stand. Cuphead to the throat. Someone pick him up. Ha, come on. As if we'd lose. Okay, let's keep it moving.
Let the battle begin!
Understood.
Persona! Normal!
Buck's up, lead hit. Woo, way to go, Bob. Almost. Few enemies left.
It looks like we can use these to get to the other side.
Oh, haha.
I think I'm low on stamina.
Hey, let's head back.
Let's get to work.
This should be helpful. How many? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? How many? 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 Are you sure? You want this one? You want to equip that? Thanks a bunch. You want this one? You want to equip that? Thanks a bunch. You want this one? You want to equip that? Thanks a bunch. You want this one? You want to equip that? Thanks a bunch. You want this one? You want to equip that? Thanks a bunch. You want this one? You want to equip that? Thanks a bunch.
Hey, morning, Lauren.
How many? Are you sure? How many? Are you sure? Are you sure? This should be. Who's it for? This should be helpful. What are you selling? How many? Are you sure? Which one? Having trouble deciding? You want this one? You want to equip that? Thanks a bunch. Who's it for?
I'll just add this.
All right, let's go.
All right. All right. Let's.
Okay, we're moving out. Here we are. What do we do next?
Continue on our fucking way.
This should get us back. All right, backing in. Okay, going in. What's the map, everyone?
Come on, turn into a car. There we go. Yeah, got this. Oh, damn it.
Hey, Oracle, what's wrong? Come in!
Dag nabbit. Yeah, retry battle.
They're weaker than should be an easy win as long as it's careful.
Persona! Take this! Well done! This is it!
They're weak to gun attack. Take them out!
Persona!
You kidding? That's right. You want to say hi, kitty?
God, what's wrong? Come in!
Hello, kitty.
Come! You're mine!
The enemy's overcome with fear!
Yours!
Hit him with the fire attack! Persona! Behold! Persona!
call gun attacks. Oh.
Keep it up, Luan. Switching up.
Okay, Persona!
Oh, shit. Oh.
Hey, Oracle, what's wrong? Come in!
Jesus. Yes. Hi. Hey, buddy. Do you want to lie on the bed? Just be a kitty? Won't be over there? Yeah.
Switch out.
Wait! This is a part of me! Trust that, Liberty! Doing it! Where is that? Just like that, Star! Evenly matched, huh? Don't let your guard down! Keep home! Trust that, Liberty! Let's go! Use that. Thank you. Take this. You're weak to gunning, Jackula. Take it out. Fire. Now it's testing assistance. Persona. Melody. One for Noir. Support of me. Keep on.
Oh boy.
Excellent. Got him in the palm of our hand. I'm in trouble. Someone help! Analysis complete. Keep home. Persona! Trust that, Melody.
Come on. Sure. There we go.
I keep holding him off.
Shogun! Kopa Tengu! Naga! Kopa Tengu! Naga! Valkyrie! Rabbit
Nice going, Joker. It's a clean hit. Wait, astonishing. What if we just stylish as ever, Joker?
Oh, good thing I figured out I could heal her while she was
detected
hacking.
here. Your stamina's low. Sure it's okay to keep going?
This area is off limits. Villains who violate the rules will be purged.
Oh, God.
What are you, some kind of watchdog?
Oh, boy.
Your stamina's getting low. Watch closely how you fight. Gotta exploit those weaknesses. Do this. Keep that in mind.
Arsene! Take this!
Joker got in a follow-up attack.
Go.
Alright, watch it go. That skill just now? Perfection. Thor had to retreat. Make sure she gets first aid. Your turn.
I'll do it. Let's go. Okuni no Kikori Okuni no Shi. Kikori Hime, Rajanaga. You're mine. Strike. Persona. Take this. Now.
Plus, it's real strong. Watch your back. This is bad.
Jesus.
Not yet. Persona. Kikori Okuni no Shi. Kikori Hime. Okuni no Arsene. Valkyrie. Naga. Kopa Tengu. Neko Sarasvati. Rajanaga. Kikori Hime. Okuni no Shi. Arsene. Valkyrie. Naga. Kopa Tengu.
Leave it to me. There. Time to fight Persona. Thank you. I can bonus attack power over. This should help. have to support my other self! It's all you!
Sure. Come! Naga! Valkyrie! Arset! Okuni no Arset! Okuni Kikuri Hime! Rajanaga!
What if we use that? Alright, moving in! Take this! This is a part of me, dang it!
Yes, kitty. Well, no. Apparently, kitty demands, and so we're gonna do this. Come here, kitty. Come here, kitty. No. No. You want out, but there is no escape. There's no escape for you. Look, just enjoy the kitty. I would like to see the baby. Aw. So graceful. Wah! 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 Not much of a shoulder cat, are you? You're kind of huge. Kind of big boy. There are small dogs smaller than you. Ah. There's house cat, and then there. Whoa! Ow! Alright, you're done. Alright, get out there. Oh, why must I suffer for your amusement, Father? Why must it be this way? Why is life an unending cycle of agony and madness? Jesus Christ. Okay, we are not set up to defeat this thing.
Let's go! Kikuri Hime! Arset! Valkyrie! Naga! Kopa! Neko! Surge! Rajana! Kikuri! Arset! Valkyrie! Naga!
Fucking hell!
I'll use this.
Yours.
Leave it to me! Look, your turn!
Sure.
Weapon's real strong! Watch your back!
Please allow me.
Bonus retreated! Someone heal it? Sword, set most of our stamina. Better keep an eye on it. Enemy's dizzy. This is your chance. Not wait, Locke had to withdraw. Someone fix him up.
Oh boy. Ah! God damn it.
I can still... Noir, come in. I'm begging you.
Yeah, we want to a new team here. Makoto.
This area is off limits.
do you mean nuclear attacks won't work?
Keep on him! Take that! Here goes! Sorry. Hey, what's the hell? Try getting wrecked out there! Hot Persona! That combo strike was devastating! Not done yet! Out of our way! Take this! Give her a quick one with nuclear attack! Keep doing what you do best! This is my other self! Gotta exploit those weaknesses! I imagine that hurt it! Take that! Oh, Persona! Attack power's reduced! Not gonna happen! It's yours!
Naga! Kopa Tengu! You're mine!
I think it's immune to electricity! Oh, it's real strong! Left your back! This should help! Thank you! Witness my soul! There! Appreciate Ona! That was perfect, Ona! Your turn! Okay, got it! Persona! Charge, Ona! Super! Work it, Queen! Right now! Showtime! Go away! Full throttle! Prepare yourself! Fist of justice! That was amazing, Queen! I'm on the edge of my seat! I'll hail the Queen! Silver, out of my way! Watch out, Queen! Your stamina's almost gone! Just my turn! One down, more to go! No, more! That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused! Burn it out! Someone's made a nuclear attack! Take that! Persona! I'm just getting warmed up!
Let's go! Grab it, Seth!
Ooh, and it's golden! Let's blow these shadows to smithereens!
Yours!
I'll handle it! There! It's all you!
I'll do it! Persona! You're mine!
We're still connected!
Switch out!
I'll try! Better! That combo strike was devastating! Even this! Johanna! One strong sprint! Never easy to win with nuclear attacks! This should help! Thank you! Tagging out! Leave it to me! This is it! I'll use my Persona!
Using this. Time to use this. Using this. Time to use this. Persona! Out of my way! Jackula! Hey, want your help? Take that! Warning! It's gonna be rough! Full throttle! Here you go!
God, finally!
There's nothing standing in our way now. Time to climb that tower.
Dirty figurine.
Nice. The radio signal's kaput. That takes care of the cameras. That should allow us to check out those places that were blocked off earlier. Let's head back to the entrance.
Yeah, let's. The way to the castle should be wide open now.
What did the core end up being, by the way?
Is this an action figure?
Oh, I should have guessed that.
Oh, no way! It's him. It's Zephyr Man.
You mean like the keyword?
So what does that mean? Sorry, I'm lost here.
Jailhouse power sources that act as a symbol of the monarch's power. We call them cores. This is one of them.
This thing? You're telling me this little action figure is a core? Why would this be a symbol of power?
Maybe he just really likes Zephyr Man?
Indeed, and to such an extent that he would call himself a hero.
Even though he's clearly a bad guy.
Whatever the reason, we have to focus on securing a route to the castle.
Right. Let's get on back and see if we can't find the next prison keep.
Isn't there a checkpoint nearby?
Now then.
Okay, good work, people.
Good lord.
Let's see.
Unlock condition has not been met? The fuck is it then?
Let's get to work.
Hello, trickster. Awaken your new self. You wish to browse the entries? What will you be registered? Would you like to register?
This persona has been registered in its present condition. Awaken your new self. It seems that it can gain new power. It seems that it can gain. Choose which. Is this? Now, let us begin. It seems that it can gain new power. You wish to strengthen it? How much power will you add? This is what you've chosen. The power of your mask has strengthened this persona. How much power will you add? This is what you've... The power of your mask has strengthened this persona. You wish to strengthen it? You wish to strengthen it? You wish to strengthen it? You lack the power needed. How much power will you add? This is what you've chosen. The power of your mask has strengthened this persona. You lack the power needed. You wish to browse the entries. What will you be registered? Would you like to This persona has been registered in its present condition. Performing a fusion. May luck be on your side.
Now then.
Oh man. Alright, let's put this down for a bit and just hang out. Yeah, we were watching videos earlier, but like
There's old Texas.
not entirely sure like what kind of videos we should be watching. Let's see. What's... Oh, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it.
Can I get a countdown? 10!
Oh man, looks like the fucking the quartering is changed to fucking bitching about Elon Musk and shit. Oh, man. God, this looks a lot less fun than I thought it was going to be. That guy's old news. Yeah, let's see, what else? What did Quarter Pounder do this time? Oh, nothing really. Like, he's like talking about Bill Maher. He's basically following trends. And I'm just sort of like, yeah, whatever. Like, none of that confronts me, so I don't care. You know, oh my God, his opinion of Amber Heard. What? You know, like, I thought we were gonna find something nice and spicy, but nah, it's just like standard bullshit. I was hoping it was gonna be like, you know, something cool, like trans woke folks decide to boycott Burger King. I don't know. You know, something that would actually, like, be something we love to hate that guy over. You know? But, like, no, it looks like it's just, like, common bullshit. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's anything too great. Man. Let's see, what's trending on YouTube? Yeah, someone's gonna have that. Mr. Beast, speed running rhythm games. Elden Ring's lore. Fucking Minecraft shit still? Damn. Weekend update. Peanuts. I don't know. Man, this is like... This is depressing. There's like nothing going on here, man. Well, guess that answers that. Ah. Yeah, if it were for YouTube, the Quarter Pounder would be just another basement dweller. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, not that bad. Is it that good? You know, that Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers movie? Because I was sort of like, I was kind of hoping they'd actually do like a 4 Reels Rescue Rangers movie. You know. Yeah, hope all is well. Yeah, kind of. You know, like, was it any good? I mean, you know, not bad. It's not quite the same as, you know, good. Yeah, there's no hot trends today. You know, everything's kind of. Let's see. Marvel versus DC or Mortal Kombat? MI versus DC? What the fuck? Mumba Indians. Diesel prices. Huh. Oh, God. It's a nice slow day, I guess. You know? Wonder what's going to come along to fuck it up. Oh, you're about to do a few hits of acid? Oh, well, good journey. Hope you learned something. Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be like very active if I got on this late, but you know, whatevs. Whatevs. So good. Well, I'm actually wondering whether I shouldn't go back to Twitch. I haven't made a real decision yet, but I've been thinking about it. Like, the numbers on YouTube aren't doing particularly better than Twitch, and I am not particularly loving YouTube just in general. I mean, the stream is obviously its own thing and has nothing to do with it. But I'm just like, just hanging around YouTube. It's like, man, is anything going on?
Yeah, this.
No. Like I mainly just watch like fucking kitchen nightmare videos on that shit now. And I'm like, really? Really? This is what I'm doing? Oh. Look up Moon Knight or Austin, Texas. Okay, well, let's try Austin, Texas first. Wait. Hold on.
Huh? I don't think any of us actually ordered this.
On the house. We usually only offer this to customers on rainy days.
Wait, that's... It takes understanding to accept it as a whole. Knowledge to set the proper pace. Courage to attack the mountain of meat and dedication to keep on eating. All these skills are needed to finish off the Mega Beef Bowl!
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Anime with Alvin. It's raining today, so I thought it'd be fun to take a look at the Mega Beef Bowl
let's
challenge
see if we can
Persona 4.
we can learn how to make the Mega
interpret
Beef
the
Bowl.
recipe similar to dishes like gyudon or sukiyaki, both of which would seem to be enhanced by making your own dashi from scratch. I'm going to start by taking a bag of niboshi, which are dried little sardines.
Oh God,
no! Take out that little packet there. I'm going to separate the head from the body. The head may contain unwanted flavors, and if I was super hardcore, I'd also take out the guts, but these are a little too small for me to do that. I've also seen ramen chefs do this, and I don't envy them because this takes quite a long time. And now that the fish are decapitated, it's time to make them swim. So I'm swirling them around in a quart of water to soak and let their flavors come out. And while the headless fish are
I'm just gonna buy dashi.
I'm gonna make the rest of the dashi. I'm combining several quarts of water with bonito flakes, some dried shiitake mushrooms with a little 1, 2, 3, and some kombu. And when the ingredients are combined, we're going to transfer the naboshi and its broth into the larger swimming pool so that everybody can become friends. Now that everyone's in, I'm going to bring this up to a boil and then down to a simmer for a couple of minutes just until the flavors have infused. After some simmering, this pot is very hot and heavy, so I really hope I don't spill the dashi. Oh, I have spilled the dashi. I'm glad we made a big batch because we're also going to be using the same dashi for future episodes on this show. Dashi can keep up to a couple months in the freezer, so once we've portioned out what we need for this recipe, that's where the rest of this is going. After it cools, of course. Since I'm referencing gyudon for this recipe, that means the bottom of the mega beef bowl is rice. And it's a lot of rice. So I'm filling up a rice cooker with short grain rice up until its maximum capacity. And after rinsing the rice in the sink to get rid of any excess starches, I'm filling it up with water using an Asian household trick. My grandma taught me that if you touch the rice, the water level should come up to the first indent on your pointer finger. Close the lid, press the button, and it's time to let the rice cooker do its magic. Another component that makes gyudon delicious are the thinly sliced onions that simmer along with the beef. Here I am, probably doing something we've all done in our lives. I'm cutting and peeling a couple of onions, lining them up, and slicing them into thin little rounds. There's no need to slice them super thin. They're going to cook down in the sauce, and it's nice to have some texture. And just like we've all probably done in our lives, I'm also crying because this stuff hurts no matter how many times I've done it. But after some painful blinking, we have our bowl of sliced onions. And finally, we get to the beef part of the Mega Beef Bowl Challenge. I'm using thinly sliced ribeye. This is some beef that we got at some really nice butcher shops, and you can tell that the beef has beautiful marbling. This kind of stuff is what gets me excited. I'm bisecting each pack of beef down the middle so that it'll be easier to cook, but we don't want them too small or else they'll disintegrate. I think we bought out what they had in the store, so we also had to get the frozen thinly sliced ribeye, which is also perfectly fine because it's designed to be used in dishes like hot pot. And I have to say, that cross section looks pretty cool, like a forbidden pastrami sandwich. And now that we've portioned out 6 pounds of beef, it's time to cook. Into a very large saucepan, I'm combining the dashi that we made earlier, along with a healthy glug of mirin, a good cup of soy sauce, and some granulated sugar to add some sweetness. Once everybody's in the pan and starts to become friends, I'm just gonna warm up my hands a little bit while then wait for this to come to a boil. After the sauce is hot enough, I'm gonna first start by putting in the onions, a handful at a time. Pan and start combining the dashi that we made earlier, along with a healthy glug of mirin, a good cup of soy sauce, and some granulated sugar to add some sweetness. Once everybody's in the pan and starts to become friends, I'm just gonna warm up my hands a little bit while then wait for this to come to a boil. After the sauce is hot enough, I'm gonna first start by putting in the onions, a handful at a time. I'm giving the onions a little bit of a head start because they'll take some time to tenderize before the beef. Once the beef goes in, it cooks very quickly, so I want to make sure that both of them are tender at the same time.
Really?
As this is cooking, I'm also stirring constantly to make sure that the beef is not sticking together and it cooks evenly at the same time. And once all traces of pink have disappeared, I'm transferring all of the beef and onions to a separate bowl, leaving the sauce behind to cook the next batch. And we repeat. First go in the onions to tenderize with a little bit of a head start, and then I'm adding in another batch of the beef, cooking it until there's no pink left, and using the sauce again to cook the next batch. As each batch progresses, the sauce becomes a little bit cloudier due to the residue from the beef and the onions, but we'll find a solve for this later. And after 30 minutes of cycling beef and onion batches, we end up with a huge bowl of deliciousness. So this is the sauce left over from all that cooking. It's concentrated, it's reduced, it's infused with all of the flavors of the beef and the onions, and it smells amazing. But it is quite cloudy, so I'm gonna run this through a cheesecloth to remove the sediment. Now, on top of the Mega Beef Bowl rests a very cartoon-like sunny side egg. So into a small saucepan, I'm heating up a little bit of butter and cooking an egg. And to help give that egg that perfectly smooth look, I'm gonna do a little bit of plastic surgery. And with the operation turning out successful, it is time to assemble the Mega Beef Bowl. Into a huge, massively oversized bowl, I'm dumping in approximately 2 rice cookers worth of, oh, nice save. 2 rice cookers worth of freshly cooked, fluffy, steamy white rice. And on top of the rice, I'm piling on every ounce of that delicious beef and onion mixture from earlier. I studied engineering in college, but I don't think this is the kind of stuff they hoped I'd be doing. Nevertheless, I will say some of those skills do come in handy when making a Mega Beef Bowl. Let me just, ooh, that's nice. But the Mega Beef Bowl would not be complete without its crown jewel, the perfectly cooked sunny side up egg. Now that is awesome. Oh, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah, that's like
but how does
8
it taste?
pounds
Let's
of
give it a
food,
try,
dude.
And to no one's surprise, this tastes amazingly delicious. Oof. But our taste test remains incomplete unless we let that runny yolk ooze beautifully down the beef. The delicious volcano if I've ever seen one. And that is a perfect bite. The sweetness from the onions, the meatiness of the beef, the richness of the yolk, and the comfort of the rice all together is something else. And this is amazing, but I don't have the courage, understanding, knowledge, or diligence to finish this thing, so I'm gonna have to call in some backup. Oh wait, just kidding. I forgot the sauce. Get out of here. Adding back in the sweet and savory cooking liquid from earlier will allow us to add all those wonderful flavors back into the dish. All right, now you guys can eat. This was a crazy but fun adventure to make, and I'm just really glad that we have about 6 to 7
That's
people
a lot of meat.
because one of the best parts about cooking is sharing it with other people. For me, nothing makes me happier than feeding my friends and my loved ones. Well, maybe except for video games. I really like those. Trick.
Okay,
my grandma,
so let's
but after
go
some
over the
painful
skin.
quick beef down the middle, use indigenous.
Cook
Once
beef.
everybody's in the that we made earlier, along with about 6 pounds to a boil, a cup of soy sauce, and some granulated sugar, it's time to cook. Into a very large saucepan, I'm combining the dashi that we made earlier, along with a healthy glug of mirin, a good cup of soy sauce, and some granulated sugar to add some sweetness. Once everybody's in the pan and starts to become friends, I'm just gonna warm up my hands a little bit while then wait for this to come to a boil. After the sauce is hot enough, I'm gonna first start by putting in the onions, a handful at a time. I'm giving the onions a little bit of a head start because they'll take some time to tenderize before the beef. Once the beef goes in, it cooks very, very quickly, so I want to make sure that both of them are tender at the same time.
Okay, that was cool. I think I got it. No. Yeah, I guess yeah, would I want to sweat the onions first? I'll try it this way and see it. I'll try it this guy's way first and see how that goes. You know, usually when I cook with onions, I sweat them first, so. Yeah, John Smith's like, I'm a vegetarian. No. Man. Let's look at Katsudon.
コーチとしてはまずユーリが一番好きな食べ物を知りたいな。Wow! Amazing!
名物カツ丼大盛りです。
グースナー。うまいな。うますぎる。神の食べ物かこれは。よかった。
Hello there, welcome back to another episode of Anime with Alvin. Today, I'm going to be taking a look at making the katsudon from Yuri on Ice. This dish is somewhat of a pork cutlet bowl simmered in sauce and egg and spooned over fluffy white rice. I picked up some shokupan from a local Japanese bakery that I like. This is a sort of a daily eating bread that is used to make panko. You can use dried panko if you want, but I'm going to show you guys why I like to make my panko. I do like to trim off the crust. This is for 2 reasons. 1, it helps the panko stay a nice snow white, and 2, I get to make some snacks with it. So after tearing up the meat of some of these slices, I'm pulsing it in a food processor little by little. This ensures that the bread does not get broken down too finely. We still have these nice fluffy textures in there.
Dude, I'm
and
not
just like
doing
that, you've made panko. Congratulations. All right, now go sit over there while I do some other stuff. Back to those snacks I was talking about. So I'm just laying down the crust on a tray with parchment paper, lining them up and brushing them with just melted butter, followed by a sprinkling of granulated sugar or whatever sweetener you have around the house. Then give the pan a little shake. All right, wait, hold up. Is this salt? Ooh, yeah, that's salt. Then I'm gonna put a little bit of salt on top because sweet and savory is king, and I will fight whoever disagrees.
Apparently
Unless
we're
you're
gonna
really
fight.
strong, in that case, I will give you a snack. Just like these guys. They're golden brown, they smell great. It's gonna be really, really good.
God,
and because we use
sugar on bread,
shokupan, the
sorry,
bread
so
is a
much
little
fucking
fluffier and
sugar in
sweeter
that
than
shit
normal.
already.
Honestly, this is one of my favorite things about cooking. You can use the leftovers and scraps of things you're already making and turn it into something delicious for the people around you. In the show, there seems to be a cabbage condiment that pairs with the katsudon, prepared in what looks like the ohitashi style. After spending some time on the internet, it seems to be a method that infuses vegetables with an umami or savory style broth. So after giving this whole head of napa cabbage a bubble bath in just some salted boiling water, I'm gonna split it up and start the flavoring process. Here I am, sniffing the cabbage to see if it's cooked. I don't know why I did that. While the cabbage cools off, I'm making a savory broth by combining dashi, soy sauce, and mirin. If you're curious on how we made the dashi, we actually made it a while ago for the Ichiraku ramen from Naruto episode. And once that's been heated, I'm gonna go ahead and quarter the whole head of napa cabbage. That's undercooked. Okay, guess that sniffing technique did not work out so well. Back in the bubble bath you go. And once the cabbage quarters are actually cooked, I'm transferring them into a pan, which is the perfect vessel for me to pour in that wonderful broth we made. This is the cabbage's third bath of the day, and this is gonna go into the fridge where it can soak up all those great flavors. Moving on to the star of the show, the pork cutlet. I have here 2 really nice cuts of pork loin. I'm trimming off any chunks of fat stuck to the outside, and then scoring it along the membrane and tendon on the outer rim to make sure that this does not curl up during cooking. After the chops have been prepped, I'm wrapping them both in saran wrap and, well, there's no other way to say this. I'm gonna pound my pork. Sorry, kids. Once the meat has been sufficiently flattened, I'm now gonna set up the good old breading station. That means flour in one pan, beaten up eggs in the second, and our freshly made panko in the third. I'm gonna do this twice, once with our fresh panko and once with the dry panko. I just realized I forgot to season the pork, so I'm gonna season the flour instead with salt and pepper. If you've ever breaded or fried anything before, you know the drill. First throw it in the flour, give it a little pat so that the flour comes off, then into the egg, and then, oh, don't do that, use your chopsticks. After the dip in the egg bath, into the panko, a little snowy white bread tube for our pork. I like to press it in so that you can get as much of a crust as possible. Now we're gonna do the version with dried panko. You've probably seen this stuff before, so same drill. Flour, egg, and dried panko. There's quite a big difference in color, texture, and look. I'm not saying one is better than the other, but if you do have freshly made shokupan or milk bread near you, it's worth a shot. Here I am, waiting for the oil to reach 350 degrees. Once the oil is hot enough, I'm first dropping in the version with the fresh panko. Frying it pretty normally, just moving it around to make sure that it doesn't stick, and then once it is deep and dark and golden brown, the texture is really cool. It reminds me of those stalactites, stalagmites. One of them comes from the ground, one of them comes from the ceiling. This is the one from the ground. I don't know, rocks. Now we're gonna put in the dried version. And as you can see, this one is frying up a little bit.
I wouldn't be wearing
the crust is staying a little closer to the pork, and it is still beautiful, but very, very, very different in texture compared to the fresh panko. While the 2 cutlets hang out for a little bit, let's check on the cabbage. It's now cooled, which means it is ready to slice. I'm taking out one of the quarters and cutting the stem and the tip off. This piece right here makes about 3 really nice segments, which means it's a snack for me. Ooh, that's good. In the show, this seems to be plated up with a very tight rolled up standing configuration, so I'm gonna try to find which segment can fit that the best. And once I found the prettiest girl at the prom, I'm gonna start making the sauce for the katsudon. Alright, time to bring everything together. I'm making a sweet and savory sauce with dashi, soy, mirin, and sugar to cook everything together. I'm gonna heat this sauce in a small pan along with some sliced onions. And while the onions soften and relax in their flavor bath, I'm cutting up the pork cutlet into slices. And after a few minutes, I'm placing the pork right in the middle. And you're probably wondering, man, you're kind of ruining the crispy exterior that you just made. And you'd be right, but I don't think the point of this dish is to eat a crispy pork cutlet. What I see here is a chance for that wonderful breading to absorb the sauce and the flavors of everything that we're gonna throw in here. And one of my favorite things about katsudon is the egg that goes on top. To avoid getting arrested, I only partially beat my egg. This will help create these white and yellow streaks across the pork when it's done. The egg not only serves as a flavor binder between the pork, the sauce, and the onions, but also acts as a sponge to absorb any of the excess sauce. And while this steams for roughly 30 seconds, I'm getting a bowl ready with fluffy white rice. This is, after all, a rice dish. Once the lid comes off and the steam clears, the egg has now created a beautifully marbled streak over the entire dish. This is the tricky part. The goal is to transfer everything in this pan on top of the rice.
Oh, okay.
With a little bit of
All
shaking
right.
and a little bit of wiggle wiggle and hope, I present to you our version of katsudon. And to go with our katsudon, the ohitashi cabbage with a little bit of bonito flakes on top. One final touch for the katsudon, 3 perfectly green peas on top. Not really sure why, but it looks really pretty. This is my first time ever making katsudon, and if I do say so myself, I'm pretty proud of the way it turned out. It looks pretty good. The egg has absorbed the sauce and binds really well with the onions and the pork, and honestly, I'm just really excited to dig in. If you looked up comfort food in the Merriam-Webster dictionary, there should be an entry for katsudon, because this is exactly what it is. Eggs, pork, soy sauce, onions, over a bed of fluffy rice. Oh, that cabbage is nice too. You could serve this dish to anybody in the world besides vegans, and they'd be like, man, this slaps. So without further ado, I'm gonna go enjoy this by, oh, wait, just kidding. Looks like some people are hungry in the studio.
I would not have, I wouldn't have beat the cutlet. It's already a tenderloin. Like, that's, I don't know, maybe that's what you're supposed to do, but that seems weird to me. Let's see. Let's see if
Next up in our journey through Japanese tonkatsu is a dish that may not be as well known outside Japan, but in Japan, pork cutlet. And don is the reason for. If you haven't seen, so first things first, to get everything started, I'm going to cook my rosu, my pork loin tonkatsu.
Yeah, this guy's just breading it. He's not beating it. He's just going for it. Man, that is a lot of oil.
The tonkatsu is cooked. Time to put together the rest of the dish. The way it kind of is it's a bowl that's filled with rice. Then on top of the rice, you've got this mixture. And the mixture is made by simmering some onions in a seasoning liquid, which we'll make together. Put the tonkatsu on top of that. Pour the egg over the whole lot. Cover it just till the egg's very lightly set. And that all goes on top of the rice. That's then served with a little bit of mitsuba. This is Japanese trefoil, just a very light, fragrant herb. You could easily substitute watercress or rocket or pea shoots are actually a great substitute for mitsuba.
Watercress? Are you crazy?
When people visit Japan, I think...
Oh, are you fucking crazy, dude? Watercress? Give me a fucking break. Fuck me. All right, cooking with dog. I think I saw that one. Hold on.
Next up.
Cooking with dog. Okay, here we go.
Hi,
Whoa!
I am Francis, the host of this show Cooking with the Dog.
こんにちは。今日はご要望の多かったカツ丼です。
Okay, let's cut the ingredients.
Right.
Cut the onion into thin slices.
Onion.
Chop the mitsuba, Japanese wild parsley, into small pieces. Let's prepare the pork loin for tonkatsu. Make cuts along the tough, stringy parts of the pork. Flip it over and make cuts along the stringy parts again. Pound the pork to make it tender. Sprinkle salt.
Then again, that doesn't
and
look like the
pepper
loin.
on
That
one
looks
side.
like just like a regular chop.
Let's make beaten egg for tonkatsu. crack the egg into a bowl. Place a quarter of the egg into a tray. Add water and beat the mixture with a whisk. Let's coat the pork loin with flour. Use a brush to coat uniformly. Flip it over and coat the other side with flour. Next, dip the pork loin in the beaten egg. Finally, coat the pork with nama panko, fresh breadcrumbs.
Why would you?
Shape the pork with your hands. Let's deep fry the pork loin at 340 degrees Fahrenheit. Gently place the pork in frying oil and deep fry it until golden brown at medium heat. Rotate the pork to brown uniformly. Flip it over and deep fry the other side until golden brown. Take out
And then
tonkatsu,
the rice
deep
just
fry the
appears.
pork
You know,
and
like-
drain excess oil. Cut the tonkatsu into 1-inch pieces. Let's make katsudon sauce. Add water, granulated dashi, soy sauce, honmirin, sugar, and the onion in a small pan. Stir lightly. Put a lid on and cook at medium heat. When it starts boiling, reduce heat to low and cook about 3 minutes. When the onion gets soft, place the tonkatsu into the pan. Immediately crack the egg into a bowl. Lightly beat the egg. Pour the egg on top of the tonkatsu. Put the lid on again and cook 20 to 30 seconds at high heat. Add the mitsuba on top when the egg is your desired softness. Serve the steamed rice in a rice bowl. Gently place the tonkatsu on the rice with a spatula. A trick to make delicious katsudon is to pour beaten egg when the tonkatsu is still warm and cook at high heat.
甘さと辛さのバランスが絶妙です。
This is a simple and delicious recipe and I hope you try it yourself. Thank you for watching.
Okay, that was it. That was cooking with a dog. All right. Oh my God, what is this?
The ultimate rice bowl, in my opinion. This is
Oh,
pork set in a beautifully soft and tender egg omelette. Ah, you guys are gonna love this Japanese katsudon.
there is no such thing as not Japanese katsudon.
So Japanese katsudon is one of those dishes that looks like a really hard restaurant dish, but with a few of my little tips and tricks, you guys are totally going to be able to nail it at home. But let's talk about the pork first of all, because I think that's one of the most important parts of this dish, is getting the seasoning of that pork just right and the crispy coating just right. So if we start and have a look here, I've just got some pork loin fillets, and now I want to flatten these guys out a little so they cook quicker in the pan evenly. Just put some baking paper on top, and then
God.
it with a rolling pin. Now, I think this is about a centimetre thick. Let's have a look. Okay, that's looking good. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to dry brine these pieces of pork. So you would have heard of wet brining. That's where you dip your meat into a salty solution of water and salt, obviously. I actually prefer the dry brining method. I think that it keeps your meat a little bit more dry, which allows better cooking, all that kind of stuff. Anyway,
curing?
what you want is to very liberally salt these, both sides, and then what you need to do is exercise a little bit of patience and leave these guys to sit around for about 30 minutes. You could do 2 hours or even overnight as well. And that's going to allow that salt to liquefy.
So curing.
And the pork will soak up that liquid.
All right, I can't. That, oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me? I guess Ramsey's never done a katsudon. At least not one that's on the internet. Baked? Are you fucking serious? No. It sounds like an abomination to me. All right, let's see what Japanese Cooking 101 says. Yeah.
Welcome to Japanese Cooking 101. Today we are gonna make tonkatsu, deep fried pork. Tonkatsu is one of the most beloved Western-style Japanese food and comfort food for many of us. It is pork chop breaded with panko breadcrumbs and deep fried. We know it's not that healthy, but deep fried pork is really good. Here are the ingredients. We have 4 boneless pork loin chops, about 1 inch thick, about half a cup of all-purpose flour, 1 to 2 eggs, about a cup of panko breadcrumbs, some salt and pepper to taste, and vegetable oil for frying. Panko is Japanese-style breadcrumbs.
Yeah, I know what panko is.
For tonkatsu. The sauce is a Worcester-based sauce, but much thicker. It is available at Japanese markets. Okay, we have 4 boneless pork chops here, and make small cuts all over the surface of the pork with tip of knife. Sprinkle some salt.
Yeah, season them.
And black pepper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And do the same on the other side. Now we bread the pork.
Yeah, see?
First, coat the meat with flour. Make sure to pat it down so you only have a thin layer of flour.
Don't have to fucking
and then dip it into eggs.
Beat the loin down. It's the tenderloin.
Then cover with panko breadcrumbs. Panko gives really nice crunchy texture. And we take it to the stove. Heat deep frying vegetable oil about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We like to use canola oil, and slowly drop the breaded pork. Don't put too much, maybe 2 at a time, depending on the size of the pan and the meat. After a few minutes,
I would not have wanted to put that in
once
with
or
my bare
twice.
hands.
We want to cook it through for about 5 to 8 minutes total. We fry until color turns golden brown and meat starts to float to the surface of the oil. It looks ready now, and we take them out. So they definitely go very well.
Yeah, okay. She's just using like a canned sauce or a bottled sauce. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, see? Don't do that. Don't do that. It's the loin, it's the tenderloin, you fucking savage. You know, like, the hell. It's like trying to tenderize the filet mignon. I'm gonna kill you now. God. Hey, do you want to do it with eggplant? No. Eggplant tastes like snot. Oh, good Lord. Like, I'm not a chef by any stretch of the imagination, but like, no, this whole idea of like, oh, pound flat the tenderloin. What? So you want the tenderloin to not be tender anymore? Are you mad? Yeah. Tenderize the meat when you're using, like, the not tender part. Why did I do that? We're gonna dry brine. No such thing. What are you talking about? Hold on, let me double check. Maybe dry brining is a thing, and I'm just high. Yeah, sorry. Just the idea of dry brining sounds really stupid to me. I'm just like, what? Like, you mean you just put a lot of salt on it? You know, like that's, yeah. I don't know what you're expecting. Like, I don't know why you would do that. You know, I mean, like salty, yes, but like to the point where I don't get it. I don't get it. And then you're pounding the wheat. What's the fucking point? What's the fucking point of curing the day of fucking dry brining the thing and then pounding it flat? Like that seems completely counterproductive. You brine things so that they retain moisture. You know, so it stays juicy. That's why you do that. I just, oh my god. I mean, like I said, maybe I'm wrong. I was not trained as a chef. I don't know. It just seems dumb to me. Yeah, salt the white man's spice. Oh no, white man's spice is nothing. You know, like make food, find a way to make it taste like ass. You know, actually, not even ass. Just like find food, find way to make it as bland as possible. You know, like that's my opinion of like white suburban cooking. You know, it's just really like, are you fucking kidding me? You know, it's like, hey, let's not use salt because like salt isn't healthy. And you're like, well, like, not if you inject it into your veins or something, but like, you know, be reasonable. You know? Yeah, dry brine sounds like, yeah, it does kind of sound like, yeah, because you could be a cheeseburger minus the burger. What? You want what? You know? I was like, what? You know, or a cheeseburger minus the cheese. It's like, well, then just a burger then? I don't know what you're telling me, man. You know, like that sounds really dumb. White man spices conquer half the world for their spices and not use them. Yeah, all right. Well, salt kills it kills bacteria, but like, you've already got that shit in the kitchen. You know, and it's one of those like, well, doing it that way kind of defeats the purpose of using fresh ingredients. You know, yeah, salt is a preservative. Yeah. No, it totally is. You know, yeah, a cheeseburger with no burger is basically a cheese sandwich. You know, And don't get me wrong, that could be cool. Damn. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just the idea of like pounding flat the tenderloin is just, it's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. It's like, no, just if the cutlet's too thick for katsudon, cut it in half. You know, like this. Why would you do this other thing? Yeah, Great Depression made the modern diet. Well, fucking need some Prozac. Need some fucking Prozac if we're still fucking cooking that way. I mean, like, good fucking God. I gotta tell you, like, it. Sometimes it fucking kills me. Like, I can feel my insides dying just a little bit inside whenever I have to tone down the spice, which is all the time. So I'm like, there's a little shriveled, you know, Jack inside, and I hate it. You know, because it's like, oh, it's like I gotta try to sneak in a little spice, you know. Otherwise, just. Ugh. What do you mean? That's how you eat your steak? That's how you eat your steak. Well, wait. Like, it makes you die a little bit inside. I like steak because you just like season it and stick it on grill. You know, I mean, that's pretty cool. You know, the meat fucking speaks for itself. Yeah, my only problem with like steak is that I got to get better at cooking everything that goes with it. You know, I mean, mashed potatoes are like okay. Oh, by cutting it up? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, like, you know, once you got it on your plate, then, like, you know, use your knife and your fork. You know, but I, it's one of my opinion is that you should learn to cook like 4 or 5 things really well. Oh, yeah. Steak on open flame is the best. You know, like, it's definitely like no other. Want my steak to moo or not moo? I like it pink, not raw. I like medium rare, you know. I don't know. It's steaks never mooed back at me, so you know. But I'm of the opinion that everyone should learn to cook like 4 or 5 things really well. You know, because one day, like, you're gonna want to know how to eat like not reconnection successful. Yeah, I haven't had steak in a while either. I was a blue steak kind of guy. What do you mean by blue steak? Hold on, I'll look that up. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, I see. I see. Blue rare? Nah. I'm not a blue rare guy. Yeah, I'm medium rare. You know, it's like the easiest thing for people to cook other than well done. You know, I can't. Well done is to me a waste. You know, frozen pizza that don't count. Spaghetti. I'm a. Do you mean just the noodles, Richard? Because if it's noodles, jarred sauce, that ain't cooking. Tater tots, that ain't cooking. Pancakes, that can be cooking. Yeah, potato wedges are often good. Yeah, I like to. Yeah, I need to. My problem is like I there are man. I need like a couple of really simple recipes that I can do. You know, because the things I really enjoy cooking are a little bit more complicated. Um, you know, like curries and things like that. And like that's fine, but sometimes you just like sometimes you just don't have time for that shit, you know. My sister eats well done steak like you're eating it wrong. That's kind of my feeling, you know. Like, no, medium rare, you know. No, man, from a can. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. No, that ain't cooking. That ain't cooking. That's like you're eating crap, you know. It's like it is one of the things that I really hate about American culture, which is there is no fucking. It's like nobody knows how to cook. It's insane. It's completely fucking insane. You know, the American way of cooking tends to be go to a restaurant, and I'm like, oh god. I mean, don't get me wrong, restaurants are fine. Like, I have no problem with them, but like, really. Yeah, I would. Yeah, what if they want theirs well done? We ask them firmly but politely to leave. Oh, man. God, I think I actually should probably. Speaking of food, I should probably go eat. I should probably eat something. Because I'm realizing my stomach's got like an emptiness. And I'm like, did I have dinner? No, I didn't. I didn't have dinner. I dyed my hair instead. I'm going to go fix that. I'm going to go have like an early breakfast and get a little rest. Oh man. I'll talk to you guys all later. Y'all take care.